Natan Rahovsky, your host with the most. You are here at the Frequency of Abundance. Thank you so much for joining us on a weekend. I have so much fun when we get to take some time off in the morning because normally Monday to Friday, 9 a.m., rah, 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 get your day going. On the weekends, maybe sleep in, maybe get your chores done, maybe get all that stuff. This is a midday, mid-weekend break. It's a reset just for you. So today, if you were with us all week, we had Motivational Monday, the energy of influence. Transformational Tuesday was authentic authority. Winning Wednesday was your voice is your vibration. Driving Thursday was the science of charisma. Fearless Friday was vision led leadership. And that was yesterday, and that was fun. And today, on Successful Saturday, we're talking energetic integrity. Sync your energy to build fast, deep trust. Now, tomorrow, popping in and finishing up the week, and I believe it's week 1 for season 6. So we'll be finishing up on Soaring Sunday, the courage to be seen. Visibility is vibration. So we want you to show up fully. Now, if you're with us, if you're getting a like, a comment, a share, I'm going to put in some contact in the ticker tape. Boop, doobie, boop. Because there will be a bunch of information, and there'll be some cool places that we can play. There'll be some cool areas that I can come and invite you to. So hold on. Let me grab that and bring it over. There we go. Voila. Okay. And now, just so you get a little sense of movement, boom. You're in. Congratulations. Welcome to Frequency of Abundance. If you want all of these seasons, you can binge watch. They're on LinkedIn. We're up on YouTube. I've got little snippets coming out now on Instagram and on TikTok. Natan Frequency. So you can have some fun. You can see little snippets. You can see full show versions. You can also pop into one of our latest and coolest new things. I don't know if you were here yesterday. It was a big announcement. We now have the Voices That Lead podcast. This is for leaders, legacy, limitless. So you'll answer 3 questions. Those are the 3 questions that'll make the episode. How you lead, what's your legacy, how you can help make someone else limitless. It's a beautiful give back. So if you're a leader, if you're ready, I'd like you to click the link, sign up. Let's take 1 minute, see if it resonates with you.
Ever wonder what sets real leaders apart? It's not the corner office, it's the impact they make. Welcome to the Voices That Lead podcast with Natan Verkhovsky, where we dive deep with leaders who put service first. These aren't just CEOs or big names. They're people making a difference, building legacies through acts of kindness, mentorship, and heart. Every episode you'll hear powerful stories, straight from those who lift others up and inspire change. Looking for practical advice, authentic conversations, or just a spark to unleash your own limitless potential? You'll find it here. Because leadership isn't just about where you end up, it's about who you help along the way. Join the community and get inspired. Reach out to be a featured guest on the program. Leaders, legacy, limitless. Subscribe to the Voices That Lead podcast. Join us as a speaker and let others be inspired by you. Become the leader you're meant to be.
So if you've got the stuff, come on over and join us. Voices That Lead is going to be, let me put it to you this way. This beautiful show that we have right here, The Frequency of Abundance, in all 6 episodes. I'm not announcing anything yet, but wink, wink, hint, hint, we will be stepping this game up and going so far above live streams and restreams. We'll be going on TV, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be bringing it on over. We'll be doing a global 24/7. You'll be able to access us anywhere that you access TV. And it's going to be here for all of you. And that's what I was so pleased and blessed to pre-announce. So get tantalized a little bit about it. It's not out yet, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We'll be able to hit such a beautiful audience. So many more people's lives that we can get in and jump in and touch and help out with. So we're looking at today's party. Energetic integrity. and how people feel your alignment even before you speak. When your words, your actions, your presence, they're in sync. It's how trust happens really quickly. And especially for interpersonal trust for new people, come take a look. It's building credibility, but an energetic congruence. When people can sense that that's energetically congruent in you, that helps build trust very quickly. It shows that there is so much more going on under the surface, but that you've got it all calm, cool, and collected. You've got a handle on all of it. So your energy is going to introduce you before your words do. People will feel your alignment before you speak. And if we define energetic integrity as when your thoughts, emotions, words, and actions are congruent, I want to know today if you're ready to audit your frequency. Let's get in it. Let's get on it. Let's see what we can do to improve it. Let's understand energetic congruence. A nugget of wisdom might be integrity isn't just telling the truth, it's being the truth in motion. So an exercise would be a mirror check-in. Stand in front of a mirror. Ask, is the person I'm presenting who I really am? Notice if anything feels off. Give yourself a chance to stand with your knees straight, almost like a human pendulum, your own personal magic 8-ball. Is the person I'm presenting who I really am? And see if you lean forward a little bit, even microscopically and perceivably. But see if you feel like you're leaning forward. That's a yes. Back is a no. Side to side is, I don't know, shake the magic 8-ball up and ask again. So know that you can use yourself in a very rudimentary way and have some fun as your own personal intuitive guide, your own oracle at Delphi, right? Your own ability to cast stones, runes, and get into all the different places that you want. So when we breathe into that awareness, there's no shame, there's just curiosity. And insight would be when your inner truth and your outer expression match, you emit this powerful energetic signal. It's trust. And your personal trust in you makes it so much easier for others that it becomes effortless. Knowing that you are an integrity being, a congruent being, makes it easier for others to trust you. If we look at an action step, let's identify one area where you might feel out of alignment. Saying yes when you mean no. Feeling guilty when you say no. Write down the cost of staying misaligned. Let's choose a new micro action, something that's going to reflect your truth, not just your old past. So before we look at the next segment where we'll talk about how misalignment leaks energy, just want to double check. Understanding energetic congruence. Give me a like, a comment, a share. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're with us. Want to make sure you're picking up what we're putting down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, wonderful. Okay. So from here, if we're understanding energetic congruence, now let's go how misalignment leaks energy. A nugget of wisdom might be misalignment shows up as fatigue, resentment, unclear boundaries. Those will give you the most common energy leaks. So agreeing to things just to feel validated, just to feel liked, speaking one way but acting another, really preaching self-care while running on fumes, And exercise, and I think at all times we're all a little guilty of that at once in a while, but you have to know you and you have to identify you and you have to get out of you. It's the only smart thing to do. If we look at a leak detection journal, this might be an easy way for you to keep track of it. Just pop it in whenever you feel like you're a little bit out of whack. Know that there's always something that you can immediately take. For 24 hours, jot down moments that you feel drained. and ask, was I in full integrity right now? The moment you feel drained, maybe it's, something's a little out of whack. Let's say your left knee's a little sore. You're not going to be walking straight. Your right hip will compensate. Your left side will compensate. Your right shoulder, your left neck, just to try to make you straight. So ask if you're in full integrity right now. Track that pattern just for 24 hours to see what goes on in a day with you. Set a boundary so that you can make that realignment decision today and you can bring yourself right back to where you need. That's where I wanted to invite you, that there's ways to play, there's areas to develop yourself and to go forward where you've come so far and there's so much available for you. So let's say you were playing at a level where you genuinely wanted to be connected to a bunch of other people, giving a bunch of other talks, but you don't have the time and energy to pre-commit, a weekend or time on the week or anything like that. What if you had that available to you, video on demand? Obviously, there's no cost. We're from a not-for-profit. I'll get to how Allure is amazing and pays for all this in a minute. But what if there was no commitment, no cost, no time, and you could just pop in, watch the most amazing speakers whenever you wanted, for as long as you wanted, and pop out? Wouldn't that be amazing? We've created such a thing for you. We wanted to share.
If you don't like mundane routines but still want to grow, then this online virtual retreat is your golden ticket. Imagine rejuvenating your mind, body, and spirit while connecting with a tribe of like-minded healers, coaches, and experts. At the Personal Wellness Retreat, we believe in the power of holistic growth, where personal wellness meets professional development. Our retreat offers flexible packages designed to fit your needs and budget. From free access all the way to premium mastermind workshops, every tier is packed with value. Experience dynamic coaching sessions, guided subtle energy activities, masterminds, hot seats, and invaluable networking opportunities, all from the convenience of your home. Escape the ordinary and embrace your extraordinary potential. Ready to rise with us? Click the link below to register and secure your spot today. Invest in yourself, elevate your impact, and transform your life. Your journey to wellness and success starts here. Join the ultimate wellness retreat for healers and coaches because you deserve to thrive.
Thank you so much, Brad. Good job. Thank you. I had the microphone for 1 second. I forgot to unpause it after the video. You're my hero, sir. Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the catch of the day. Brad gets to call in, gets one free hot dog. Done. Thank you, sir. So popping back in. Now, where we were looking at, and I wanted you to do this. This is a prompt. So an integration prompt for yourself would be the same way that we talk to ChatGPT every day and tell it to prompt. Why can't we prompt us? Record a 1-minute video, give yourself a memo, and every evening just answer those 3 questions. Where was I fully aligned today? Where did I wobble? What's one shift for tomorrow? Knowing that you can go through that, knowing that that's there for you, that's what changes. Okay, there's a mild, calm uncertainty, and left long enough alone, it absolutely can lead to anxiety, and that anxiety, then left alone, leads to so much inner turmoil that things start to move and push against it just to try to go, oh, I got to protect myself from this. And that inevitably leads to some sort of inflammation and some sort of horrible thing that happens because of the inflammation. So, energetic integrity is the gateway to inner peace. When your energy isn't spent pretending or pleasing or overperforming, you access clarity, calm, and true confidence. The people around you trust you more because they can feel you're not hiding anything. And in that space, leadership becomes natural. You don't need to convince anyone. Your frequency does the talking. Your presence becomes your resume. And that's what we talked about. This is season 6. If we looked at season 1, it was personal development. Season 2 was focusing on communication and relationships. So the people in your life that you spend the time to talking to, from family to friends to peers to staff, everyone. When we keep going and we wanted to make sure that you stand in that space, season 3 was, hey, maybe I'm a coach, maybe I'm a healer, maybe an online kind of a presence, and I got to figure out this online thing. That's going to be good if you actually took some time and worked on you and on your business and how it uniquely can help others. So there's a little bit of, yes, dang it, Natan, I still have to work on me. I'm like, well, we all do. Nobody gets out of this life alive. You might want to have the best version of yourself, the most fun along the way. I know that I'm going to be treating it like this as a rental car. When I'm done, I'm giving it back. I'm not washing it. I'm not filling the gas tank. I'm coming back wet and dirty, baby. I want to live. I want to boil the broth of life and just enjoy it. So coming in from that, what if we stopped proving, and just started being? If we're looking for integrity as it is into performance, if it's a frequency, one that vibrates higher than manipulation, than fear, than pretense, when you stand in a full energetic integrity, you stop second guessing. You stop chasing validation. You start attracting aligned people, aligned opportunities, aligned outcomes. And we talked about this before. That's where you start to notice that habit. We started this in season 3, with the online coaching and ways to make those business fundamentals grow by being magnetic and understanding that the more you see these little opportunities, the more they appear. The more you see them, the more they appear, the more they appear, the more you see them. It just goes wee, round and round in the best possible way. That's why I want this to be a reminder for you. You don't need more to become magnetic. You just need to remove what's not true. Let your energy speak honestly, unapologetically. It's a congruency that other people can feel right through you. Right through you. As we're talking about energetic integrity, let me ask that those of you, then we talked about a little bit a minute ago, where, if you're on a lower vibrational field and you just wanted to get access to some fun information, cool, pop in, jump in, binge watch past episodes. But what if you played at the other side of the spectrum? What if you were an elite athlete or an elite performer or an elite executive? What if you were somebody that played at 9 out of 10 personally and professionally? What if you already felt like, you know what, I've worked so much on myself and such, I'm looking for very, very micro nuance, teeny little shifts. Because when you get to that level of awesome, You don't do major course corrections. You do micro adjustments and you move the needle 9.1, 9.2. But when you're playing at a peak performer level, it makes a big difference. Personally, physically, sexually, spiritually, financially, energetically, emotionally, you pick a lever, it pulls on all of them. So in that sense, the tide rises everyone up. That's within you too. As within, so without, as below, so above. And you're a microism of the macroism of the cosmos around you. And you're a universe unto yourself. And so many people are counting on you and depending on you and need you. And you need to show up for you before you can show up for anyone else. You need to put your mask on. So if you're rocking and rolling, if you're good and wanted to get to great, if you wanted some very simple mental, physical, and emotional drills that'll help you control your energy so that you stop wasting emotional energy. Invitation only. Let's take a minute. I invite you.
Meet Natan Verkhovsky, Elite Energy Coach, helping top performers break limits, activate their energy, and achieve unstoppable momentum. Welcome to the Personal Momentum Retreat, an exclusive experience designed for executives, entrepreneurs, and visionaries who demand more from life. Every month, top performers gather to master powerful mental, physical, and emotional drills, strategies used by world-class leaders to unlock peak performance and resilience. At this retreat, you won't just learn, you'll experience transformation, shift your energy, break through barriers, and build unstoppable momentum. Get a sneak peek at our weekly preview event, happening every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Experience firsthand the mental, physical, and emotional drills that will change your game. Success is not about working harder. It's about activating your personal momentum. Reserve your spot today.
So many invitations today, my goodness. It's a power-packed, wonderful little community that we have that we put together for you to give you something that you need, wherever it is, whatever it could possibly be. You know you. If you need some high energy, Olympic energy coaching, I've been an elite athlete, coach, and healer and practitioner for about 30 years. I've been focusing as an elite energy coach with Cirque du Soleil, Olympians, national sports teams, wrote Personal Momentum and Moments of Power, and really focused on giving people simple ways to go up, down, and neutralize their energy. It's prefaced that you need to still be a peak performer in something. You need to know what energy you need to be at. These are just wonderful ways to manipulate it in a very simple, quick, easy way that doesn't take your time and energy to drain it. Because if the exercise takes as much out of you to go into you, then what was the point? Might as well just not. That's where we're coming from. Now, highest level, we talked about one level below that. That would be not just working with somebody, that'd be coming to a private retreat for peak performers. One level below that, we talked about coming and just grabbing whenever you want to binge, whenever you want to grab episodes, whenever you want to do that. That's Frequency of Abundance. Pop in anytime. Grab us on LinkedIn, YouTube, anywhere. We're also talking about, hey, if you wanted to get other people that are coaches, healers, therapists that have already pre-recorded some video on demand to help in a wellness retreat so that the tide rises all boats. Grab some. There's no cost to it. It's complimentary. The magic that is Allura Creative Agency, the only not-for-profit public relations house in the world, that's what lets us do this. So, as we mentioned, we'll take a final message from them in a minute. But before, I wanted to go through, and yeah, we did all that in less than 30 minutes. It's one heck of a trip. We do this every day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to tell you what next week is. It is week 2 on season 6. So season 5 was energy, and season 6 was abundance. And it's a beautiful thing because now, as we're wrapping in, it's energetic leadership that we focus on here. If you're a leader, if you're someone who's above, not above, it's a wrong way to look at it. Your duties are elevated, your responsibilities elevated. So in that sense, it's almost as if it's above, but no, everyone's equal, nothing's above or below. So if you were self-employed professional, you're online, you're the coach or the coach's coach or something like that, that's what was meant to be for season 3 for you. So season 1 was all about personal development. 2 was communication, relationships. Season 3 was online business fundamentals. Season 4, that's where we hit energy. Season 5, we hit abundance. And now that you've built that base and that muscle's finally been flexed, welcome to energetic leadership. These are for those of us that interact with others, groups, communities that have that peer and that support, but also need a bit themselves. So, as one of the final thoughts, I would say energetic integrity isn't about perfection, it's about devotion. It's easy to think integrity means always getting it right, always showing up polished and always saying the right thing and being so clever. Excuse me. But true energetic integrity isn't about being flawless. It's about being honest. It's about showing up even when your voice shakes. It's about noticing when your words and your actions aren't in alignment and they just start drifting apart a little bit. It's about choosing to realign them and know that that's okay. There's no shame. We all drift, but we can all realign. Every time you catch yourself mid pattern, every time you pause, instead of pretending, every time you honor your no as much as you honor your yes, you're going to reinforce a new energetic standard. It's incredible and beautiful. That standard is the freedom. That standard is trust. The standard is you in your fullest truth. So, because the world doesn't need more perfect people, my God, it needs more congruent ones. I would love for you to stand in that truth. I'd love for you to have that fun in the sun. If you're picking up what we're putting down, jump in with us and know that if you're coming from a place where you can give back, it's so hard unless you put your mask on first. It's so hard to be able to come and help others and rise up before you finish you. Or at least you don't have finish. Good luck with that. We all have a little bit of work to do. I don't know if anyone gets to finish. Maybe that's why we take rounds and rounds and rounds to keep coming back and trying again. But I want you to think that the most magnetic version of you is the most aligned version of you. So before strategy, before performance, before branding, there's alignment. When your soul, your speech, your steps move into harmony, you become unforgettable. Not because you're loud, but because your truth hums through everything you do. People might forget your words, but they'll never forget how it felt to be around your integrity. This is your quiet power. To be rooted, to be clear, to be consistent, even when no one's watching. I can assure you that's almost never the case. We had seasons where I was convinced nobody ever liked, commented, shared, nobody ever in any way gave an indication that anyone was even close to watching. And then one day I pop into a room in Georgia and this little old lady says, "Oh boy, you're that frequency of abundance guy. I watch you. Okay, you're awesome. Thank you. I start my day with you." And I was like, wow. Alama Tumtrapa over in Denmark, he watches and had me over on the World Resilience Summit. And so you're just like, blessings. Yes, you open your eyes to look for them. Yes, you see them. Yes, you acknowledge and give thanks. Yes, gratitude is abundance. But yes, progress equals happiness. So sometimes it's really funky to bite off more than you can chew, just to find a way to chew it. That muscle, that's resilience. Knowing that that gets to let you be consistent. Like I said, even if no one's watching. Integrity is your greatest amplifier. When you live from that place and you don't just lead, you liberate, right? So that's where I want you. Come from that place, know that there's more, know that there's always an extra avenue available. And if you're curious where all of this came from and how we get blessingly gifted enough to be able to pull off the retreats, the podcast, which now is about to go on television, and to go through 6 seasons of all of this, that's the beautiful Allure Creative. It's the only not-for-profit public relations house in the world. It hunts whales. So if you are branded and you already spent that time and money, it's time to get visibility, credibility. It's time to go hunt whales. And we blow a dog whistle to that target audience, second to none. So much so that the process is proprietary and about to get trademarked. So come hang if it makes sense. Let's take a minute. If this can help you in any way, shape, or form professionally, because all we did today was talk personally. I can help professionally, possibly, or maybe a friend of mine that I know could. I'd love to be able to introduce you. I believe the tide rises all boats. Take a listen.
I'm sure you've heard the news. There's a game-changing PR house in town. At Allura Creative Agency, we specialize in bringing visionaries together. As the first and only not-for-profit public relations house, we offer exclusive, invitation-only events tailored for C-suite leaders, executives, professionals, and founders. Imagine this, you co-hosting an event alongside top industry leaders, seamlessly connecting with your ideal clients. Our done-for-you approach means we handle everything, from getting butts in seats to your co-host, personally introducing you and your unique offer. Founded during the global lockdown, Allura was born out of a commitment to empower coaches, healers, and experts. Today, we continue that mission by providing a platform for you to shine and expand your influence. Join our exclusive community and experience the power of authentic connection. Discover how Allura Creative Agency can elevate your brand and help you unlock your full potential. Curious? Book a time to speak with us today and step into a world of endless opportunities. Allura Creative Agency, elevating brands and inspiring leaders. Won't you join us today?
So yet another wonderful personal invitation for you. So if Allura can do anything for you, let us know. We wanted you to feel that energetic integrity. Today's episode was really about remembering who you are and refusing to abandon it. In the world that constantly pulls you to conform and to impress and to hustle for worth, there's something revolutionary about choosing alignment. There's something that every time you honor your truth, even in a whisper, even in private, you strengthen the signal of your soul. Energetic integrity isn't a show, it's a sacred agreement with yourself. So you show up, you speak honestly, you live like your energy matters. Because it does. You weren't made to fit in, you weren't supposed to be mashed potatoes. You're a french fry. You were made to resonate. And when you do, the right people will feel it. And the right path will rise up to meet you. And that's how you get to stand in your integrity, energetically as a leader. Thank you so much for joining me today. Tomorrow, if you pop in 3 o'clock, you will be there for the last day of week 1, season 6, Soaring Sunday, The Courage to Be Seen. Visibility is vibration, and this is the time to show up fully. So I am so excited to have you here. As always, I'm Natan Verhofsky, your host with the most. You're at the frequency of abundance. And as we say